Are you curious? This is Angy Stewart from InnerLight, and this program is passing on YouTube and Facebook of Kardec Radio and InnerLight. In the episode of today, we are going to talk about ghosts. Are there really ghosts? Do they exist? Are they everywhere? Can they kill people? So many questions that we need to understand. So the first thing we need to understand is, what are ghosts? Well, in Spiritism, we define ghosts as spirits. And what are spirits? Well, spirits are beings that are not incarnated in the physical realm. They do not have a physical body, but they were people. They were normal people like me, like you, that were living here on earth, and they died. So we understand that if you are living on earth and you are a good person, you will be a good spirit, a good ghost. But if you are living here on earth and you were not a good person, you committed lots of mistakes, you made a lot of bad things, maybe murdered or whatever, your behavior when you die and you wake up in the other side will be exactly the same. So it's not because someone died, this person will become an angel or a devil. It's not true. The way we lived here will be the way we will be awakened in the spiritual realm. So this is important for us to understand. This is the first thing that's important to understand. This book, the Spirit's book by Allan Kardec, talks a lot about ghosts that we call spirits. So this book will be able to help you a lot in your understanding of what I'm talking about. For example, there is the whole chapter number 1 that talks about spirits. Everything about spirits, what they are, how do they live, are there angels, are there demons? It's so much. Just for you to have an idea, the whole chapter 1 is about spirits. And the first question is, how may we define spirits? So what are spirits? So a very short answer is intelligent beings of creation. Intelligent beings of creation. We are intelligent beings of creation. And we also know that God created everything, including us, including the incarnated being living on earth. So God created the spirits. And the spirits, when they were first created, they were created simple and ignorant, meaning they were created very plain. And from their moment of creation, they have to start living, being exposed to different situations, and using their own free will to make up their own decisions. So they were two spirits exposed to the same situation. They both will be using their free will, but one may decide to go to the side of the left, and the other one may decide to go into the right. But we have to understand that maybe the left side was a good choice and maybe the right side was not that of a good choice. And depending on our free will and our own choices will be evolving faster or slower. We understand the enlightened beings of the universe. For example, if you call them angels, they are very good spirits, that they are always trying to give us help. They are always trying to inspire us in doing good. I'm not talking about our guardian angel, because this is another thing. We all have a guardian angel. That's a spirit, and that's a good spirit because it's a little bit better than us. So even if you are kind of more or less person, your guardian angel will be better than you, because it's their responsibility to bring you to a higher level, to guide you through this reincarnation, through this life on earth now that maybe will last 100 years, inspiring you taking good decisions. So every time you are going to take a decision, an important decision, would be really helpful if you could stop for a little, think about, if possible, to pray for asking help to your guardian angel to guide you. It's not that they are going to tell you, oh, Angela, do this. No, our guardian angels will not tell us what to do, but they will inspire us towards the good. So if we are thinking about doing something that's not very good, they will immediately guide us saying, this is not a good decision. You should do like this, or like that. But they will never come and say, no, stop, you cannot do that. Because we have to take our own decisions. We are the ones who have to exercise our free will in order for us to evolve. They cannot really pull us towards the right path, but they will inspire us towards the right path. So this subject is very broad, and there are so many questions that I'm sure you have about good spirits, bad spirits, especially when Halloween time arrives. Because Halloween, the TV, the movies, they always portray those spirits that are super scary, that you are extremely afraid to leave that type of situation. Are these true? Are those things true? Well, maybe a little bit of that, yes, it could be true, because there are haunted houses, because there are spirits living there that still did not evolve towards the light, but they can kill you. Well, this is another thing, but they cannot kill you. They can try to inspire you in doing bad things, but they cannot just remove your life and make you die like many movies they do. So do not be afraid of this type of things. So what should we do in case we are exposed to this kind of a negative spirit? The first thing ever, the most important thing ever, is really connect with the good spirits. You have to pray. This is number one. Pray, pray, pray. Because whenever we pray, we elevate our thoughts and we connect with our guardian angel and also with all the good spirits that are around us to help us to get out of a difficult situations. So this is number one. Another thing, do not think, I don't believe it, it's never gonna happen to me, because you might be attracting this kind of energy, because they might feel it and they might try to prove to you this is possible. Another thing that we have to think, if a person that you really love, like imagine a very loving grandmother, a very loving mother, and suddenly this person dies, and one day you start having these feelings of sensations or memories of this person, and you may be able to see the spirit. Do not get afraid. Do not run away. Do not be terrified. Because if a person was a good person while living here, this person is a good spirit. They might just be having an opportunity to say hello or really to say goodbye. Because even in the spiritual realm, we have to constantly progress. We have to constantly evolve. And maybe we are not able to be in contact all the time with our loved ones. So, if you want to know more about spirits, you can go to the Spirits book, and from the question 76 until the question 131, Kardec will be asking the spirits about the spirits. And another book that I recommend to you is this one, Nosso Lar, or Astral City. It is actually nowadays a movie. You can search on YouTube, and it tells the life story of a doctor living in Brazil, and then what happened in his life after he dies and wakes up in the spiritual realm. So I will see you soon. Are you curious? Bye.